So if I had to ask you, what would make you happy? What would make you happy? What is happiness? Do you look at happiness, or anybody, do you guys look at happiness socially, say aesthetically, materially? Is that going to make you happy? Now, everybody does want better things in their life. There is like, aren't you happy if you go out to buy your new iPhone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay? Yeah, right? You're
and he wants that happiness all the time.
Right, you're right. And then when you get the iPhone and something doesn't work with it, then you go, so happy that guy goes. Right? Or when something doesn't work with electronics are great until they're not working properly. And sometimes, the electronic age is really great, like when computers really started to come out, because I've been around for a long time. When computers started coming out, now where they are, we're supposed to make life easier, but really it's made life harder. It's causing more layoffs of people's jobs. Companies are getting smaller and smaller because they can do more. And people that are running the computers have more work to do on the computers. And you can't escape your job. You're constantly connected to it. Everywhere you turn on the screen, the computer, the people with their iPhones are always talking to somebody on a job. Now when we have phones, you can't go anywhere without a phone being attached to somebody. I think people are insane with sometimes walking down. You're still not used to that. They got the thing like the board attached to them, and they're talking. Blah, 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 blah. When I was in New York, you see that all the time. But now they're really, and it's always business. It's really amazing. So we're always connected. So really, what was supposed to make, say, in the business world, our lives easier, it's actually made it a little bit harder. Because now more is expected of you. And the groups are shrinking more and more work's getting piled on to other people. And right now, one of the problems we're having at this time is all the layoffs and people losing their jobs. It's really amazing, especially high-end jobs. So, is happiness a combination of things? Is it a combination of material? Say, I think everybody in the room would like to have financial freedom, whatever level that may be. Where you could just kind of go out and buy what you want to buy. And I'm not saying be a billionaire. Just live happily with your finances. But is that really true happiness? And the people that I've met that are in that situation, in my opinion, are not. So, but yet, we all want to get there before we can start our search for happiness. That's the key. You see, once I'm here, once I have this taken care of, now I can start the soul search. And that is really not right. You have to be able to deal with where you are right now. You have to recognize where you are right now. And how many people here are really putting that into practice? What does that mean that you're putting it into practice? That's good.
Well, I'm trying to put it into practice. I would like to be at that stage where I'm financially secure and I can do what I want, but until then, I believe happiness for me is to experience whatever life has to offer me. I want to travel, I want to see my friends, I want to do various things, whatever, whatever
You just got back from Japan too, right?
Yeah. Exactly. It was something I wanted to do for so many years. Finally got enough money and time to do it, so I went. And that to me was, part of achieving happiness. I might not come back. I come back and, I have to go back to work and do all that, but I've done something that makes me happy, and I've achieved something in my life that I wanted to. I might not be happy all the time, and God knows I wasn't particularly happy working 40 hours a week, sitting there doing nothing. Or next to nothing, but I had to do it, and it's something that I think everyone has to do, but happiness is different for everyone. Mm-hmm. So someone might be happy doing that job 40 hours a week sitting there because they're getting paid. That's really, for some people that is happiness. I've met them. I don't get it myself.
Do you think that's a steady happiness or just an orgasm?
My version or theirs?